I thank our other countrymen and women who did not vote for us, but contributed to make our democratic culture truly competitive, strong, and definitive. I intend to keep my oath and serve as president to all Nigerians. I belong to everybody, and I belong to nobody.
These are the famous phrases from President Muhammadu Buhari's inaugural speech in September 2015, shortly after he was sworn in. He had sworn to be president to all, including those who had not voted for him. 4 years later, the Buhari presidency is riddled with complaints and accusations of neglect by various zones. Perhaps one region that has cried foul the most is the southeastern zone. From poor infrastructure to being snubbed in major political appointments, the southeastern part of Nigeria accuses this government of abandonment. In this Roots TV exclusive, we speak to Utazi, senator representing Enugu North Senatorial District, as he talks on the plight of the Igbos in President Muhammadu Buhari's government.
The Southeast states are all PDP. We are all PDP. You know, and taking a cue from what Mr. President said when he came in 2015, he made it clear that he will work for people who supported him. That was what he said. And he was truthful, you know, by speaking his mind, that he will rather concentrate with people who voted for him than people who were on the fence. You know, so that explained to what the approach of the government in the first term of the administration. This time around again, the Southeasterners again, being Republican as they are, still decided to vote the way they did for PDP. You know, but with improvement, because some states in the Southeast gave almost 25, and some in places 40% to the president in the last election. So we expect that with this change of heart, you know, that the president in this year's budget will do something, being the first budget is doing as a president. This is the first budget for this second term. We expect that something reasonable will have to be done for the Southeasterners. One is the Abiam International Airport. Second is the Second Niger Bridge. The third is the Enugu-Onitsha Expressway. Third is the Enugu-Port Harcourt Expressway that link us with the neighboring states around us here. Fifth is the 9-mile Makurdi Expressway, the link between the east, the southeast, and the north, linking north central and all parts of the north. We feel that these projects that are there should attract the attention of people. Now the Abiam International Airport has been closed. People are taking road to coming to Abuja or other parts of the north through the roads. What is the state of the road between Lokoja, from Abuja to Lokoja, and Lokoja to Enugu? Before anybody start diverting, whether you are going to Imo, Abia, or Port Harcourt, or other states, neighboring states.
The Akanu Ibiam International Airport, located in Enugu State, has been shut down since August 24th for repairs and scheduled to be reopened in December. However, recent revelations by the Minister for Aviation that funding challenges are hindering the planned upgrade of the airport has got many Southeasterners worried.
Especially Igbos, who are of the opinion that there is a conspiracy against this region in terms of having an international airport or even a decent airport that can carry passengers. Do you believe there's a conspiracy going on where the government, not just this government, but the government does not want the Southeast to have an airport of international standard?
Well, you see, you are just re-echoing the feelings of our people. You know, what you have just said is that represents the ordinary man's expectation, the ordinary man's feeling about the way the Southerners are treated since after the war.
What about your feeling? Do you believe that?
For me, you see, it is long overdue. How many airports were in the country? We are in the country when we had the Enugu International Airport, the old Enugu International Airport. We didn't have up to 3 before that airport. So by now, then we were Eastern region, the only airport in the Eastern region. And then, before you know it, in the South that moved away from the Southeast, had one at Calabar, Cross River, you know. Before you know it, another one in Port Harcourt. And yet, the mother of all these small states that emerged is still, you know, managing with just one rickety airport. You know, and it took time with before during the Yar'Adua administration, even to upgrade it to international airport. Even with the upgrade, in the members of National Assembly from Enugu area have to commit their zonal intervention. Their commitment have to do, it never happened anywhere, that the honorable members of the National Assembly, both in the House of Reps and the Senate, all of them aggregated their zonal intervention and put it into that airport to show commitment before even federal government have to come in. That is uncalled for.
In 2015, President Muhammadu Buhari polled only 198,248 votes in all the 5 states in the region, that is Abia, Ebonyi, Enugu, Anambra, and Imo. In 2019, President Muhammadu Buhari fared better in the Southeast, polling 403,968 votes. Many Igbos expect this significant increase in votes to reflect on the president's consideration for the Southeast region.
Should it matter that the Southeast didn't vote for this government to get infrastructural development?
Gloria, for a politician, it matters. That's the situation we find ourselves in here. It matters so much because for a politician who has scarce resources, you know, he will, first of all, he will want to look at the people who are dying for him in terms of giving him the votes. So that is our situation. I'll tell you, you know, I'll tell you more how concerned we are, those of us from the Southeast here. The Southeast Caucus, led by Enyina Baribe, and the former Deputy Senate President, his name was Senator Ike Ekweremadu, we booked an appointment to see Mr. President in 2017. I was part of that delegation, covering the whole Southeast. We went there to meet with him and discuss these issues. And when we went there, we had a rundown of the issues confronting the Southeasterners from A to Z. All these things were mentioned there. Kanibiamo, whether it's Onigwe Onitsha or Enugu Owerri Road or Onitsha Enugu Onitsha Owerri Road, whether it is the second mainland bridge, Niger Bridge, whether it is the Port Harcourt Express, the Enugu Port Harcourt Express, we raise all those, the infrastructure needs of the Southeast. We raise all those issues. We went there and spent time with Mr. President, point by point. We raised this issue over 15 points, issues where we went to Mr. President. I handed him over, handed this list to him, and in addition with the people who come to such discussions. We raised all these issues. The rail line. Today, we are all of us go to the airport. They go to the Southwest in Lagos. You know, today our proper area is a major concern for the federal government. That up to today, a presidential committee is in Lagos, situated since January, trying to clear that place. What is the problem? The Southeasterners that are importers and of cargoes go over there to bring the items, and they have to truck those items into the hinterland. Up to today, the rail lines, the effort they are making for rail lines, there is none connecting Lagos to Onitsha and Owerri and Aba and then Enugu. This is the hub of business in the country. We don't have dry ports. What we should do is to connect Apapa Wharf to Aba, connect it to Enugu, connect it to Onitsha. Have dry ports in those areas. If you have those dry ports in those areas, nobody, and use through rail lines, nobody will be bothering anybody going by road. So if you build the Enugu, the Lagos, Bini, Onitsha highway, The road will last for over 50 years. But because you don't, we have to truck. And we have to truck, the road have to go bad. And then we have all the problems later for the Southeasterners. So that is a major problem. We have been begging this government to ensure that the rail lines that they have been doing in other parts of the country should extend to us. Or in alternative, come to the WAPs. The WAPs. And I'm happy this was raised in the budget of Mr. President in his speech. Come in order to move away from their proper gridlock. Let us go and see what we do with the Warri depot, wharf. Let us see what will happen with Calabar. Let us see what happens in Port Harcourt. If you walk in these areas, put terminals there, for ships to bath, go and dredge that area so that heavy ocean-going vessels can come to that place and bath. So that people, the Southeasterners that are concentrating going to Lagos, will stop. You see, it is the same Nigerian Ports Authority that will still be there and collect revenue. So why do all of us have to go to Lagos and then have all the issues? Many of our people every day go to Lagos and they are humiliated, arrested by one tax force or the other, making life unbearable for our people here. And yet we are reflecting the economy. It is through our activities that even the economy grows.
With the perceived ill treatment the Southeast has experienced under the Buhari administration, Senator Utazi proffers a solution.
A group of young Southeasterners are asking for the zoning of the presidency in 2023 to go to the Igbos. What do you think about that, and how possible is that?
Well, for me, it's a reasonable idea. We are part and parcel of this country. And if there's any part of the country that believes in Nigeria, it is the Igbo man. To give the Igbo man an opportunity to take a shot at the presidency is the best idea that will happen to this country.
Can the Southeast get President Buhari to pay more attention to the region? Is an Igbo presidency the solution for Southeast region?